Who is responsible for fixing potholes and maintaining roads? How to file a claim if a pothole damages your car? How to report a pothole? Now let's answer these questions. In the UK, the responsibility for fixing potholes and maintaining roads falls primarily on the local authorities. These local authorities are typically the local councils, who are responsible for maintaining and fixing the roads within their jurisdiction. However, it's important to note that the responsibility for fixing potholes and maintaining road can vary depending on the type of road. Among other responsibilities, the Department for Transport sets the standards for road maintenance, and local councils are required to follow these standards. After the Department of Transport gets the money allocated to them by the Exchequer, they then distribute the money to the various authorities in charge of maintaining roads and fixing potholes depending on the type of roads. For instance, the Highways Agency is in charge of maintaining strategic road network, and the local authorities are in charge of maintaining everything except motorways and trunk roads. Overall, your local councils are in charge of fixing potholes on roads and maintaining roads within their jurisdiction. However, the authority in charge of fixing and maintaining roads depends on the type of road. For example, local roads, B roads, and small A roads are under the responsibility of local councils. Local councils here, we are referring to county and not borough. When it comes to motorways and major A roads in England, the National Highways is responsible for their maintenance. The red routes in Greater London is the responsibility of Transport for London TfL. For those of you in Scotland, the motorways and major A roads in Scotland falls under the responsibility of Traffic Scotland. So, if you spot a pothole in your neighbourhood, before you complain that the UK's government is not doing anything about it, it's best you report it to your local council, and if nothing is done about it, before you can take any actions. Generally, when you report a pothole, the local authorities will then send out their team to inspect and, if necessary, fix the pothole. It is your right to report potholes to the relevant authority. You can do that by using the postcode checker on gov.uk, which is the official UK's government website. You can also report via using Cycling UK's Fill That Hole. If you can't do it online, you can directly go to your local county, city, or borough council to report it. Because potholes can represent hazards on the roads, you can always file a claim with the authority responsible for that road if a pothole has damaged your vehicle, especially if the council didn't fix the pothole when it was reported. So for the claim to be valid, you will have to prove that the council or the authority was aware of the pothole by showing that it was reported and that enough time has passed for authorities to fix it. In addition, you have to show that the council failed in their duty to inspect and maintain the road regularly. To prove this, you can request inspection and maintenance records from the council through a Freedom of Information request, FOI. Conclusively, none of the revenue collected from vehicle tax and distributed by the Exchequer is used solely to repair potholes, especially in your neighbourhood, as this is specifically the responsibility of local council budgets, as earlier mentioned. However, it's important to note that the national or central government also plays a role in funding road maintenance, even if the money is not enough, according to reports. They at least provide funding to local authorities through the Department for Transport, which helps to cover some of the costs of maintaining roads across the country. That's it for today. We hope you now know who is responsible in maintaining the roads you use. Please follow if you're not yet following us. Like, repost, share to others. We welcome all suggestions and topics of discussion. So feel free to express yourself in the comments section. Thank you and see you in our next video.